What's up, boys? Got a new motorcycle CarPlay, the Aoocci C6 series. We're going to put this on that Braz Recon. This has a 6.25 inch touchscreen, dual 1080p front and rear cameras, wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi for phone connectivity and helmet connectivity, GPS navigation, microSD or TF card support, tire pressure monitoring, emergency recording, and it's IP67 waterproof. In this separate box, we have all the mounting hardware. Hey Gizmo. Comes with a 64 gigabyte micro SD card, the operation guide, remote controller, extension wires for the camera, USB power wire for hard wiring, front and rear camera, mounting hardware, TPS sensors for front and rear wheel, and looks like a little shade hood. So let's do a bench test, make sure everything works properly and get the install done. All kinds of mounting hardware. Comes with the little screwdriver and the Torx. Let's get this cover off and put the micro SD card in there. Looks like it has a little waterproofing there. Remove those rubber plugs and the micro SD slot there and a USB-C connector there. Let's get our little 64 gig micro SD in that slot. And we'll cover these back up and put the lid back on it. On the bottom there's also a little itty bitty hole right there, which is the microphone. Let's power it up. That's actually a pretty nice layout. There's a driving recorder, interconnect. You can do your replay over here, brightness, volume, Bluetooth, apps that are loaded on it. Resolution, which is at FHD 1080p. Loop recording every minute. I'm going to set it to 5 minutes. Your G sensor, I usually keep that off because I'm off-roading. Your watermark with the date is there. GPS is on. Recording settings, that's on. GPS speed, on-screen display is on. You can turn that off if the kilometers bothers you. GPS coordinates is on. GPS altitude is on. And back camera mirror is on. Very nice Android operating system here. Back tire is low. Yeah, it is. So it looks like it's working. Let's go back home. That's me working on that. Driving recorder. At your front and back. It is recording. You can snap a picture, lock it, mute the microphone. There's your replay. It's a cheese ball right there. Switch between the screens. You just give it a swipe. One known issue they say they're going to be correcting. You cannot change it from kilometers to miles per hour, but that will not affect your CarPlay or your Android Auto, of course, because it'll be projected on the screen from your phone. For your tire sensors, you can change that to PSI if you'd like, and Fahrenheit. You can set your high and your low alarm, and you can put a tire warning on or off. Turn it off now. And if you want to bind your sensors, you do it there. It looks like both of mine are bound. It tells you the temperature of the tire too. Interconnect is where you would connect up your phone. Gives all the information for connecting. So let's put the mount, which is on the backing plate. 4 tamper-proof screws and some rubber mounts for anti-vibration. Get them pushed down in there, popped out. Put our tamper-proof screws in here and tighten all 4 of them down. Just like that. Snug but not over tightened. Let's put the sun shield on with those little baby machine screws right there. Snug them up. Depending on what size handlebars you have. If it's bigger handlebars, they give you the bigger brackets here. They also give you some shims, so you can fit it on pretty much any handlebar. So I mounted the clamp off to the left here because when you move this, you can pretty much center it in the middle of your handlebars this way, and it won't be in the way of anything. That looks about good right there. Let's lock that down. Lock that ball mount down right there. That's pretty rigid. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Of course, you have these other mounts if you want to have that sticking straight up like that, or a different direction, or put that under a nut or a bolt. It gives you a lot of different options. It'll fit on pretty much any bike, I believe. For your tire sensors, there is a front and rear sensor as marked. You also have a locking nut to hold that on. They even supply a little wrench so you can tighten up the lock nut on the sensors. So that's what it looks like on the bike. That's the front and that's the rear. For the remote, we have this bracket here, which we're probably gonna have to shim down with these. We put this on the back, put that screw in the back, tighten it up whatever direction you want. We'll mount the remote right there. Now we're gonna put this ring on the camera, put this mount on the bike, and then run the wires. We're going to put the sticky pad on the back of this mount. I'll put the front camera there and the rear camera there. I'll put that extension wire on there and run that up along inside the bike. Now we got to figure out which one powers it up. Solder them wires on and now we'll tape them up. So let's get this connected to my phone. Turn Bluetooth on. Interconnect. That's for Apple. Change to Android Auto Mode. MT91D. There it is. Pairing. Pair. Continue on your car screen. And there it is. Very easy. 13 psi front and 15 psi back. It's good for the dirt. Been cold down here in Florida. I'll probably tip this down a little bit more, like that. Driving recorder. That's a decent view. And that's a decent view there too. That's the back. See how the mic and the camera work on this. Let's try out Android Auto. Go home. Oh, it turns up even higher. I'll crank it up like that. Volume, and turn that all the way up. Take me to an electrical shop. Let's try Bailey's. It's pretty hard to hear the speaker when you're riding. Oh, so that works pretty good. We could stop that. There is an app, so we'll download the app, pull the videos off of here, and then see what it looks like. We also have our remote there. We can answer a phone call. You're gonna need Bluetooth. You can record video, stop video. And that switches to your cameras with the different camera views. I personally like that one. Looks nice and clear though. Let's see if we do replay. Oh yeah, there's all our clips here. We got R and F. Let's go full screen. Works pretty good. Let's see if we can get this connected to the app. I do like the quick switch between the cameras here. I like the rear view. That's what she. See where this brings us. KY Cam 2. So we're going to install that. Let's open the app. Agree. Precise while using app. Limited access. Add camera. You have to pick the second Wi-Fi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Connect. I'll do connect this time. And there it is. Shows your speed and everything. Let's go into the files. Let's download that one, this one, and that one. Pretty fast download. I did set mine to 5-minute intervals. That's 2 downloaded. And that one's done. See what else you could do in this app. In the settings, speaker volume, sound recording, loop options. Don't need GPS coordinates. Altitude's cool. Let's see what it looks like. So I think it did a pretty good job, even with the knobbies of the dual sport. Yeah, you're going to get the vibrations. On a road bike, you're not going to get as much vibrations, of course. So I think it's a pretty good bargain for the price. The picture quality is actually pretty decent. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay is awesome. And you got the tire pressure monitor system, which is a huge bonus. Yeah, I think it's a win. Vin Cheezel approved. Thanks for watching.
Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Hit that bell if you want new notifications on new videos. Links for products used are in the description and on MotoCheez.com. Thanks for watching.